What? Holy shit. I just woke up. I don't even know if the sound is working, to be honest. Yes, hi. 1 second. I just opened Discord for some reason, which I should have done before, but I didn't. Thank you. And everything is fine. Hi, Robin Spy. The time zone is currently 7 in the morning. Currently 7 in the morning. That is the plan. Ah, fuck me. So we have the iPad running for chat. And also I think I didn't change the stream title. Well, that's fine. Let me spam the Discord. And yeah, well, as I said, I just opened the Discord and basically I have 20 messages waiting. That makes no sense. So today's Friday. Usually on Friday we do either personal projects or reviews. So if you have things that you have made, Stoney, we could take a look at that really quickly. I mean, really quickly, not really quickly, but like we could take a look at that 100%. So I need a yeah. I specifically in the first weeks. Let's be honest here. I will be more beige. Hi, how is you? Ollie, no. Sorry, I just. What the fuck? I thought something didn't work. Beige, you didn't hear the sound alert. I did. Cat, hi. I'm sorry. I wouldn't switch to Linux if I was you. But I'm not you, so you decide. Yeah, I know. Beige, I know. I just... You know, macOS and sound management is just bad every time. And also, I'm sorry, I'm late. I'm 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm speaking and spamming Discord at the same time. It is complicated. I also didn't change the titles. I'm struggling. Moosey, hi. How have you been? Well, sorry. It is not okay. It's not okay. I shouldn't struggle that much for sending messages in the Discord. And I mean, I should have a button. That's the thing, right? I should have a button that just spam the Discord for me. Does that work? I don't even know. I think I feel crusty, dry, all that. So we have a bit of a change on the desk layout. First thing first. I swapped the two arms. So the low profile is used for my mic at the moment, and the non-low profile, the bigger one from Elgato, is used for the camera. The thing that I like about this method is that I can do that. I could do a big ass face by moving the camera, which is on the arm, so that's pretty cool. But also that fuck ups many things. Bonjour complet is weird. Bonjour complet is really weird. Right, so rather than getting a filter that bump my face camera on OBS, I take the camera to my face, which I think is fun. But the thing that is annoying about that is the fact that the plugged cable is too short. So I need to go buy a longer cable. I don't know, whatever. So, Stoney, to answer the thing that I was about to say, right? In the first weeks, it's setup weeks. So, as I just said, right, I need to buy some cables, I need to organize the desk better, I need to make sure that everything is working, and all that, sound related, for example. So that makes me more offline than online, and yeah, that's the reality of things. So I don't know. Robin Spy, have you tried the Windows 11 Lite, or looked at it? The thing that helps you to get rid of everything from the Windows installer? Because maybe it works. I have this that is pissing me off. Look, I took a shower and now it's more red than before. I hate that. Holy shit. So yeah, yesterday I bought these, finally. So I get this one on my desk now, so I can plug my Mac, the iPad, and my phone at the same time, and it's a 100-watt charger, so that's a heavy one. And then next to my bed I get this one, so I can have multiple people charging at the same time, which is cool. Their packaging is just great. Like, this has a flap that is magnetic, and then you get the charger inside. Like, good looking packaging always wins me over. It was expensive as fuck though, but now I have a charger, so I don't mind. And cat, that was yesterday, not today, so it doesn't really count, but it does count. But yesterday was this. So this is Strong Zero. Strong Zero is an alcoholic beverage, 9%, so it's basically wine. But that's something that hammers you, like one can, can kill me. But this one is like ice orange, which was really weird. Didn't expect the taste to be tasting like this. I mean, it tastes like strong zero. But yeah, the can on itself with the ice and all that, it's pretty fun. But it's also kind of big. But yeah, I don't understand. It's okay. So 9% is okay. The thing is, you know, cheap alcohol kill you in no time, and high end alcohol doesn't, or less at least. Oh yeah, that's the truth. 1 second. I knew it wasn't very right. And yeah, this is basically killing me. So they have like a 5 to 6% type of can plus a 9% can. The big cans are 9% and they are fucking heavy, and the small one are good. So the small one I can drink 3 or 4 and I'm okay. The big one, if I drink 2, I'm dead. No, orange is not the best flavor, but it's the one that I didn't test yet, because they have like kiwi, cherry, peach, grapes, apple, pineapple, mango, strawberry, lemon. I think there is another one, and they are like a seasonal thing that also happen just in summer or just in yeah. I mean, that's basically it. But yeah, I had my first. So many things happened since we last saw each other on Wednesday. Basically on Wednesday night I came back late, not really, but kinda, and for some reason I wanted to go to McDonald's, and I haven't been there since 6 years. I think. And weirdly enough, the experience of McDonald's being the same, I did not know. I used to when I was younger, but I did not this time. But the thing is, I took like a Big Mac menu classic thing, right? Just to check, make sure that I remember. It tasted exactly as I remember it, which is weird for food-related items. And also, it was €5 for a full menu. That blew my mind. I don't know. It just feels weird. It just feels so cheap. And that made me understand that, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense if you are in a low income bracket and you need food, and the only thing that is available and in your budget is McDonald's, then you go there often. Yeah, also, yes. $12.50. Holy shit. Yeah, that's not That's a lot. Sorry, I was reading Robin's Spy messages. You wanna go gnome? I don't know if I mean, yeah. Oh, it's Australian dollars. That's true. So Australian dollars is probably, if it's 7.7, it's probably like $10 regular dollars ish. But yeah, I mean, I'd rather go to 7-Eleven most of the time, but I just needed to go check it out. I haven't been there in 6 years, so right, shit just needed to happen. And so yeah, that happened. For some reason, I went to bed at midnight and a half. So I'm kind of dead, as you can probably see. I came out of bed at 6:30, and I started the stream at 7, and I had time to take a shower, set up the stream, have the camera break. I had to reboot the Mac, and then start the stream with no music. For fuck's sake. I wish there was like a pizza on the slice, like sliced pizza in Japan. I mean, I'm sure there is, but not around me, not yet. So, would have to do that. And Open Spy for the Linux Unix-based OS. There was this one that I saw a long ass time ago. Cute fish that has the most macOS feel to it and looked really promising in terms of UI wise, but yeah. Cat, if you need sleep, what time is it? It's midnight. If you need sleep, do sleep. Sleep's good. We share that for a sec. So yeah, this one has been like on my radar for a long time, mainly because of the design of it. I just like how they have built it. Obviously, it is macOS inspired, and it's really similar. The thing that I find fun is the inspiration is present, but they have some weird issues. Like this is the control center, which is exactly the same as the current state of the settings in macOS, and then this is the settings, which is the same thing, but it's in white. So it's really interesting. And then they use like a very similar icon and all that. It's interesting. I don't know if it's good. I haven't tried it. But if you're someone who is willing to like download it, test it out, maybe try it out. Also, it's an 0.8, so that's might not be good. I don't know. It looks nice though. It looks nice. That's all I will say. Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know that. I did not. Just move the chat. I don't think it was a good idea. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah. Me too. I mean, I had an Ubuntu laptop. If I remember correctly, my Plex server used to be a Ubuntu, like an old Mac with Ubuntu on it. But that was a long time ago. For me. Yeah. It was a long time ago. But it basically revived the Mac on itself, because the Mac, right, was bloated and all that, with system that doesn't cool. Like, right, old Mac, sometimes slower, and so at least the Ubuntu base helped, making it a bit more snappy, but also it feels weird. Like, if you're not used to it, or if you haven't had enough experience with Linux in general, it is hard to grasp and make sure that you understand everything that can happen, is happening, can be done, cannot be done, all that. I just saw that my water is empty. Give me like a minute. I might refill that. I guess I need a way to wake up without needing coffee. I guess. What was the bug, Story? I mean, it's probably a bug that I can't see. Yeah, will do. No worries. You asked for it. I don't know. That's on you. Forget about it. Cat, you shouldn't do that. That's that. I mean, you do what you want, but still. Okay, the list of video filters. Thanks a lot for that. Have a good lunch, and we'll see you later, maybe. If I'm still here, alive. I don't know if I'll still be alive when you come back, but we never know. Enjoy food. Enjoy food. Let me read on the better screen. Maybe change where I clear the list of video filters. Then I needed to set the qualifier filter. What the? Alright, that's a technical thing that I don't understand. Cool. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with not understanding it. In the meantime, you sent me a message at 6, and that's what you answered when you entered the chat room. I get it. Yeah. Do you have things that you want me to take a look at? Maddie sent me a video about a designer doing like 1.3 million a year, which later. Maximilian, hi. Thanks you for lurking, guy. I appreciate it. Yeah, all right. White Panther is trying to make me do things that I did already, but she didn't look at the page, so she's missing some content. And then Jeannie's requesting some requesting some training. So we might have the training thing going on soon-ish. I don't know. It's just, yeah, it feels weird. I'm dying. That's cool. Alright. Stoney, you said something that I didn't read. Need to tag the app. Yeah, I wish she was able to, but I think she's like, I mean, I don't think so. It's like 23 for her, 23, 30, so kind of late with kids. It's not a time to watch Twitch streams anyways, so I get it. She's not here. It makes sense. Let's start Figma, because Figma hasn't been up since I started the stream. I've started to do some recording-ish. I agree. We've also had some issues with Figma on her side, where how's it called? The memory usage has been through the roof for no reason. So Figma seems to have some issues right now, prior to the config being their conference thingy that they do every year, or yeah, right now every year. It usually Figma is kind of buggy before, because they are pushing things that are like sometimes like breaking changes but needs to be hidden, so they need to rebuild the current and the new in a new format to make sure that everything works. So sometimes shit is breaking, so we'll probably see that happening. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan here. Do we have other pages that we need to work on, Stony? I forgot if that's the case or not the case. Damn. I think we have everything, or most of the everything. But right, we were working on the specials, and we were working on the layout of said specials. That's where we left off. So these needs to continue existing and be built, that's for sure. The thing that I sent you, Neptune, hi, welcome on in. I mean, the thing that I sent in resource right here looks like a very, 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 very promising thing in terms of creating layouts that, I mean, I clicked on the wrong thing. I don't know how good it is. I don't know if it's usable. I don't know if it's like something that needs to be imported, something that like, I don't know, but just this so far, the fact that you would have the ability to, I mean, basically have a grid, but it's a flexible grid, that seems very promising. So, to be checked. I guess. Right? You can nest it. Look at that. And I'm sure you could have like a like a nudge amount, saying that it's an 8x8 resizing. All right, that's interesting. Holy fuck, I'm yawning. I probably said fuck 3 times already. One of them didn't count. But yeah, no, that's pretty cool. The what? Maybe? I mean, this one looks interesting. Me personally, from the thing that I know, we've seen this one before, but I like Headless UI, and Radix. That's the two that I like. This one is kind of new-ish. Haven't like delved into it, but nah. Interesting. So basically, to check for active status, like if the pointer is idle for a long time or not. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. I need a... One sec. I need to wake up. Still need to wake up. Because it's not waking up just yet. So anyways, if that splitter thing is a thing for you, and you're saying that maybe that could be implemented, which I think is the case, we could work on that. Visually speaking, I'm still on that that ID. I think I just had like another ID again. So if we start with this, and oh, interesting. Let's see if 750 shit. Alright, that's my regular size thingy. I think that element here is supposed to be my my zone in default, and let's create a component out of this. That way we can then play with it a bit better. What I want to do from here is layout, the addition option. So basically because right now I'm just thinking center card. I'm not thinking with the rest. So that would be implemented here. So you would have like a not a true sidebar, but kinda. We could reuse that and have the tools here, but I don't like the idea. Not just yet. Not just yet. Anyways, oh shit. Well. Yeah, I know. But that's what you think right now because you don't know how it will end up looking, which I don't either, but you don't either, so probably is one of the reasons. Right. So if I do that, yeah. Technically speaking, I should do that. That would make more sense. That would make more sense. That doesn't mean shit to me, you know that? Okay, so these 4 corners, not really necessary, but I can't hide them. Like I can't put them to what's the word? Holy shit. I can't hide them. I need to keep them at 0% opacity. I can't read your message right now. my brain is in something different at the instant. If I do that, indeed, they don't like it. Cool. I can only here and tertiary gray, yes. And then here. What do you mean? What do you mean no? What? What the fuck? Nix, hi. Welcome on in. How are you? How have you been? This makes absolutely no sense. But fine, I guess. Yeah, what the... Holy fuck, I will kill people again. That will go back. Okay. What the fuck is happening with Figma today? I mean, not today, this week. Kane, hi. Welcome on in. What is the bad news? Maximilian's the opposite. More of a... more for back-end dev. Alright, that seems okay. Where is that as an option? Like, what the so right now, even though you can't, can you? Yeah, you can't really see shit because it's far away. But what's being done is the creation of a potential ID. That makes no sense. That could give us something cool, right? That helps you in all the ways, all the fucking way. Basically, I'm trying to build a zone definer, and I kind of want to have this as my main option. So I'm still thinking about it, but right. if you have that as an ability, right, giving the state of things, let's put 8 here as well, and let's fill and fill. So my idea right here is to potentially get, like, let's say I click on the plus right here, having something that does this, and then the top section just disappear, and probably having the plus being smaller, but that way you could have, like, if you just want one single block, you can do that, but if not, not. The thing that is annoying is the tools or the blocks available. That just makes no sense. I mean, makes no sense. Exactly. Yes, Nix. Thank you for realizing that. I've been trying to say that to Sturdy for the past 3 years. I can't say that. I can't say that. I mean, I can, but I can't. So I'm creating props right now just to, well, have props. Has right and has left, even though the has is kind of useless, but yeah. I mean, that makes sense, right? If you are not the type of user that uses a specific thing, then you are less likely to use said thing. Right, so let's say the first one you don't have the top either. That means that you can only do that until you get like a side thing that is enclosed and you have all the pluses, potentially. Flavio, hi. We do that, by the way. I do roast my viewers. Website live. Maximilian, that is a very dev pun, indeed. So yeah, Flavio, if you have like a website that you want reviewed, please feel free to share. Yeah, Yeah, just share a link. We can take a look at it. It's Friday, so it's mostly reviews usually. Also, Nix, if you want to share your site, feel free to do so. You will have it in a non-4K display with a weird aspect ratio, so that will help. But yeah, just share a link. If the link is safe, right? Oh, you can link, like just get rid of the parentheses. That way I can click on it. Otherwise, yeah. Thank you. So we have that. It's kind of broken, but you know, you're going for the best CSS developer meme, so we're good with that. We can take a look at that. And API Vault? Doesn't that sound like something that I've seen before? Yeah. All right. So, Flavio, tell me, what is this? What should I look for? What type of feedback are you looking for? And how hurt do you want to be? That's the question. At least you have a dark mode, light mode. All right. So you have good things from what I can see right now. You have good things. Mainly your hover states are good. You don't have active states, but that's okay. I mean, we need them, but we don't need them. That's a cool effect on the outline. For the search, then you have that hover state. Really simple, right? Makes sense. So that's cool. I'm guessing, yeah. All right.
Sam KitKat raided my stream with 48 viewers.
1 second. Raid doesn't work automatically. How are you, Sam? How have you been? Thanks a lot for the raid. I appreciate it. It is late. I do be tired as well, so I appreciate the raid. But for me, it's the morning. Yeah. Who came in? Graham, hi. Sam, hi. Frosto, hi. Yeah, it is. It's 8. It's just 8. It's 8 in the morning right now. I started streaming an hour ago. And yeah. The emote betrayed you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm in Japan right now, so that's not American time zone indeed.
Flavio_ad is now following.
And usually this scene is better, but I don't have the time to reorganize shit. Yeah, as Tony said in the beginning of the stream, I have so much shit going on that I can't take time for the stream design just yet. So yeah, but for anyone who doesn't know me, I'm AOA. I'm the helping designer. Currently doing a bit of a review of Flavio ad in chat website and potentially Nick's right after. So yeah, if you have any design question, feel free to ask. As always, Sam, if you need to eat, sleep, drink, all that, feel free to do so. I'm not here for work and I'm not here for vacation, but I'm here on a vacation type visa for 1 year. Yes. I'm not planning to work, but I'm officially on vacation for 12 months. Which is not true, but kinda. I haven't eaten a ramen yet. I mean, I just arrived Saturday, so not just yet, but yeah. But yeah, around here we do designs thing, we do OBS thing from time to time. Now it's a bit broken, so I can't. I am debating building a PC to be able to do my regular streams, but that implies a lot. So I don't know yet. I don't know. I do, Sturdy, I do. But yeah, Cat is or Sam, or Cat, Sam Kid Cat, depending on how you want to call them. If I'm not mistaken, is dev streamer doing some fun stuff on stream. Lately I've been seeing a lot of your tweets about you going live, so that means more marketing for yourself, and that's good. That's kind of good. So yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate the trade. So yeah, so we were working on a weird ass layout based thing, and at the same time taking a look at this from Flavio. So going back to the kind of review, you have a thing that is not good, and that thing that is not good is the color that you're using. So basically when I'm looking at that page, I have a lot of information color-wise that are not really impactful. So most people are using colors for decoration, and we tend to as designers in the beginning to use colors for decoration. It is better, however, to use color with intent rather than color for decoration. Meaning, here you have all of your tags that have, which for some reason the scroll bar is flashing when I'm doing that. Let's not have the scroll bar then. You have your icons
Disaster
that are red.
capitalism is now following.
Disaster capitalism. That is a nice name. Hi, welcome on it. Thanks a lot for the follow. Also, Flavio, thanks a lot for following. I appreciate that.
Graham the Devril is now following.
And Graham, thanks a lot for the follow as well. Appreciate that. So here, your icons right there are attracting the eyes of the user, and that's not exactly what we want on that type of elements. So putting it in gray or in white would basically fade them out and help the user to focus on what is important, which is here. And then in these cards, you have the same issues, which is your tags at the bottom are using green, and they are color coded, but they don't have any color coding, meaning that if all of your HTTPS were green and then all of your API key were orange and all of your cores are red, right, it would be fine. But right now, because they are all green, that makes no sense. That's sad. So if you color code them, then maybe you can use colors for these tags, but I wouldn't recommend it. And then a secondary thing is the tick check mark right here. Useless. I get it, right? Maybe you use like a base component style that has an icon in the front, and so you needed to have it to not have like a weird ass padding, uneven padding, margin, padding. But it doesn't help you in any ways, right? You just have a tick on everything that is already visible on the card. So if it's a feature of that API already, then if it's tagged, then it means that it's there. So the tick is not necessary. And I would go back to something like the gray that you have here for the numbers. I would use that for the tags on default, and maybe on hover of each tags, having the ability to having the ability to then hover it, and then it goes into white. Maybe that could work. Let me see, can I do that? I have a plugin for that, and of course I can't find it. The main problem would be not the color scheme, but the use of the colors. So, kind of, but not entirely. It's basically where you want the user to focus their attention. But yeah. Graham, I didn't, but also below the fold doesn't exist. It's a weird concept that is not beneficial for anyone. I get it. I understand it, but in all of my years of designing, I have never seen a user that uses the internet that doesn't scroll on its own. When they arrive, the first thing that they do on the page is they arrive to scroll. Like, they don't read the text, they arrive to scroll. And if that's the case, the fact that you have like on smaller screen or wider screen, right, you still have like basically 6 API right there. I think that's enough. And 30, hi. Yes, this is Flavio, or at least that's the website that Flavio has submitted. So yeah. So it's basically not the color scheme, it is the use of colors. So you want the user to be focused on the thing that you want them to take a look at, and on that overall page, you have a lot of things that attract the user's eyes really quickly, and that's not exactly good. Let me see, can that... Oh, you have that issues as well. Okay, cool. So I'm guessing if you did that, let's check. If I were to do holy fuck, what the... That song is way too strong. All right. At least. All right. Changes. Let me read chat for a second. Yeah, see? Thank you. Feels high. Yeah. So, alright, cool. Chat has been read. Posture is bad. We're doing okay. It's hot as fuck. Yesterday was 31 degrees Celsius, so 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes. I think 85. Hot as fuck. And yeah, right now it's currently 22. It's 8 in the morning. 22. It's not good, but it's supposed to rain today, so that means temperature will go down ish. I'll go for a walk later for sure. So in terms of Flavio, in terms of layout, you're good. The logo that was here, I mean, this thing needs to be left aligned, but I can't do that because I forgot how to do that at the moment. But the logo that is here was competing for my attention with the text, and I didn't read the text ever. So the fact that it has the logo here and there was a bit too much. The second thing that I saw is when I enable the console or all that, my menu is going up and crazy, and then I have like this thing, but it didn't have like a scroll option, or at least it doesn't showcase that there is a scroll option with a scroll bar visible. So that's a detail. I don't know why it's like popping in side of the menu here. I mean, oh, your search bar is also flexible. Interesting. Changing sizes. Anyways, So I would do that. First of all, I would remove that image, get rid of the color on the icon, and some of your icons are very tiny, and some of your icons are or don't feel like they belong in the same pack. So that and that, for example, are different than this one or this one. Like these two are from the same pack, maybe this one as well, but this one is way bigger, similar to this one or this one, which are like more simplistic. And sometimes right, we need the icons to be the same. I don't have an icon pack to recommend, an icon pack that is free other than the hero icon from Tailwind, because that's useful and it works, but you don't have like a lot of icons in there. So yeah. No. I appreciate the donation. You're the first one of the month. Appreciate that. 333. Sadly, we don't have an alert for that. But thanks a lot for the tip. Appreciate that. So Graham, the splash of color is coming from the API icons for now, and the search has this red outline thingy already, but it's only on click. So on focus, you have that, which I think is fun. Very, very cool animation, very simple to achieve. But yeah, the second thing, right? So the color are coming from the API icons, which, right, sometimes they are good, sometimes they are not good. The second thing is this. You have, as you can probably tell, some of your content that is not aligned with your content. So basically, the side, everything needs to have the same padding, margin, whatever, and same thing at the top. So you have your icon. Right here I have 23, right here I have 38, right here I have 23, sorry, 16 on the side. So try to get something that is consistent and coherent across your cards. So making sure that always will have, like, I don't know, 16 or always 24, always whatever. And that way it will center the elements. Align center, no. Align center is never a good idea. I mean, some people will say yes, but yeah. Maybe, yeah. Maybe use grid instead of flex, but even then, I'm not sure.
GD John Fours is now following.
Thanks a lot for the follow, John. Appreciate that. So red logo is not an issue for me. The fact that it's just a splash of color there, I don't mind it. that's an issue on my side. With the edits. So yeah, no, I don't mind the red logo. I think it's it's an accent color, but as Graham pointed out, it needs to have it kind of needs to be visible in some other places potentially, even though I'm not sure that it needs to, but it could. And going back to what Graham said about the animated borders, yes, for the people who have motion reduce or reduced motion thing, this needs to be a fixed static border, but right, that is yeah, I think that would, I think I agree with that. Here how do you define no, that's the bottom one, margin bottom. Oh no, you have a margin of 5 around everything. I'm trying to see if I want to get rid of the gap. It's not this one. You could but also getting a lot of movement on a page is not great. I mean, depends on the type of website that you're creating, but a lot of movement is never the best option. I need to find or understand. Ooh. Yes. I hate it, but fine. You have different type of values for your spacing, which might be just with just a choice, but you have a view width for the space in between your tags and a rem value for the space in between your rows. That felt weird, so I don't know. I don't know, but I just condensed everything a bit because it was a tad strong to me. So, to be checked, and then just let's do that. Right. So, no, you're doing a good job. you're pointing out things that have relevancy, kinda, but not entirely. Let me explain. The tab target, which is recommended by Material Design to be at 44 pixels height, and by Human Interface Design at 48 pixels height, or the opposite, I think, one or the other way, are meant to be used for touch or tap related devices. So mainly on mobile, yes, I would have my tags to be a bit more spread out and potentially a bit bigger, potentially, but not necessarily. On desktop, because you are on a pointer-based navigation, an element that is as small as 16 pixel by 16 pixel is still an accessible element, because you are on a pointer-based navigation. And for the people that needs an accessibility features for the navigation, they are usually using their keyboards for navigating a website, in which case your click zone could be 1 pixel by 1 pixel, and it will still be accessible for the people that navigate with keyboard and or with navigation devices as D-pad, arrows, remotes, whatever. So the tab target is, yes, a good thing to think about. However, it is only necessary to think about it when you know that your website needs to be accessed on mobile. Specifically, this website right here is 100% accessible on mobile. However, the likelihood of the target user using their phone to look for API documentation is thin and small. Still present, but I'm doubting that a dev would use their phone as a direct thing to read documentation. Like, it could happen. I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying that it's an actual thing that will happen every day. So you can sometimes omit some of these things. So, going back to where I was showcasing things, right? When you look at this, I'm kind of sad that it refreshing doesn't have, it always have random things. I'm guessing if I'm going into dev, it would kind of work, but so did that work really? Oh yeah, damn. So that way we can have like a real comparison in between the two. So, right, this is okay, but it attracts the eyes. And then this attracts the eyes as well. The green is good, but it comes out of nowhere. So I do prefer it in white. The icon, I should get rid of them, but I can't be bothered to do that one by one, because I feel like that would be one by one thing. And there are some alignment things that are like weird behavior. Let me screenshot that, so that maybe that makes sense. So if you look here from your card, right, your A right here is, damn it, because I zoomed in manually. That's not working. Okay, cool. Cool. Right, so your values right
Raul
there.
is now following.
Raul. Hi. Welcome on in. How are you? Who are you? How did you find the stream? Did you came from the raid? Appreciate the follow. So here, for example, right, if you have the if you align things, let's align things. So you have your text, that is the readable text that has a certain amount of spacing. Then in order to get to my next element, I have a certain amount of more spacing, and then in order to get to my next element, I have another certain amount of next spacing. So basically, right, visually speaking, and that cannot really be aligned properly, but that's normal. But you have that to align this, plus this to align that, plus this. That should be your base. So you could like re-center everything to make sure that makes sense. And then this thing development right there is supposed to be, at least to me, a tag of something that may be clickable and accessible in some situations. For example, if I was on the homepage right here and I have something in dev, if I click here, I'm kind of expecting it to either go show me the dev things or have something related to it. I don't know. Maybe. And I don't know if it is necessary to have the tag when you are in a specific categories. So my brain is giving me so much info at the same time. So yeah, the other thing that I'm thinking right now is if trending is something that will be there and I clicked on dev, I want this one to be highlighted, as in this one is selected, but I would also want this to be highlighted in the menu to make sure that I know where I'm standing. Because right now, right, I don't know which section I have on or activated. So that might be a lot to have this plus this highlighted, but because you have so many, you probably won't have news in here often. The category in the card could be a different color, but it's not necessarily a thing that is needed. Let me see. Let's do a regular size screenshot. Oh shit, what the fuck happened? Alright, so that's my regular size. So you have your thing that is called abstract screenshot right there. That is supposed to be somehow this size. I don't really know your font sizing, but I'm guessing 18 bold right here. That is followed by this thing, which I'm guessing. Can I do that? I can't do that. can do that. This one is supposed to be, I'm guessing you took that to 14 regular. Oh, it's kind of smaller. No, kind of good. Alright, and then that's misaligned, but that's fine. And then you have some badges. Right, you have a badge here that has an icon on the left side that is dev. Should I do that? Yeah. Full thing. And that's code. And then at the bottom you have a mistake, number 1, and then an API key. Keys? API key without the caps. Cool. So if these 3 things, I will get rid of the icons. That's the first option. Do that here, here, and there, probably at 8. Maybe. That's a big ass maybe. That's my card that has that background is here, and let's add like a stroke at white 10%, I'm guessing. Closer, got 8%. All right, so quickly recreating your card, that gives us this. If you have your badges with a background, that's something that you have on the bottom ones, then I don't mind the misalignment of the icon. If not, I do. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the hierarchy of information in the card. I sometimes will recommend something like 80 to 60%, 60% being extremely difficult to read for some people. So 80% of opacity for white is okay. That just makes a difference in color in between the titles and the text that is supposed to be read. So that's subtle detail that helps with understanding the hierarchy on a card. Then you also have something that I forgot, which is that you're supposed to be, I'm guessing, here. Ugh. Yeah, well, if you do that, you're supposed to be at 0. Ugh. Forget about that. That's a detail for later. Less radius here, and then there. These tags are way too visible, and it's because the design that I have is meant to be on a light mode, not a dark mode, so it looks really different. Let's do that, and that potentially. You also are using, oh, not the same. I did that. Yeah. Maybe. That's bad now. I don't like it. I don't like it when we have these. That's it should be the opposite. Yeah. If you get the frame around around your tags, that might help with the understanding of the alignment, but that's really a detail, and you might not need to think about it that much. So that would be space between, not even. That would be 216. Let's make sure that that is filling container, filling. That fixed size card, because right sizes. It's the same. Don't worry about it. You did the same thing. Don't send me flowers like so. You did the exact same thing. It's just subtle differences. But I appreciate it. That way, you make sure that that's the same height. If you have just a one-liner title. I'm staying in Tokyo because right now that's where I need to do stuff. All right. Let's make sure that this is aligned properly. Filling. And then here we need space between. So that gives us the ability to have this responsiveness thingy. I don't have a GitHub profile. I'm a designer. I mean, I have a GitHub profile, but I don't have anything. But yeah, if you want to, you can tag me somewhere. But you decide. So this is okay for the. Am I about to say that? Yes, I am. Don't do that. Don't do that. But, if you wanted to, let me see. Do I have something like this? You probably see the effect that these cards have. So the cursor has basically a big ass glow that highlight the corners of each of the cards. So it just create like a flashlight-ish design. That's an interesting thing. You could have something similar on hover on top of your growing elements. Could not necessarily the best, but could. Right? I mean, it's a cool effect, and it's a cool trendy effect right now. A lot of people are using the same thing, so you could do that. I love these cards. These cards are better. And that was, I mean, that's similar to what I was thinking about saying. But a question for you is, how many of these can you have? Do you know? Like, is there a max cap thingy? Like, I'm usually seeing 3 at max. And I'm seeing different ones. Like, I'm seeing Oath and API key. Usually not 0 Oath plus API keys, because I'm guessing that's conflicting. So if it's a 3 tag max, and what's your longest thing? I guess cloud storage and file sharing seems to be the longest. I mean, open source project is kind of fat as well, but authentication is the yes. Authentication is can I do that? That's your longest tag for a category. That Fox, the thing that I wanted to play with. Your cards are 350. Let's check that. I'm already at 350. Fuck's sake. That wouldn't work. Oh, that's my fuck counter. It's usually automated, but it doesn't, because I switched to Mac streaming when I'm traveling, and I don't have my voice activated commands. So you can, if I'm saying fuck or shit or bitch or dumbass or I don't know, something else, you can type exclamation mark the thing, then it will work. I think I have that somewhere, but yeah. Thank you. But I mean, because it's voice activated, there is like a lot of words that are picked up, and so the fuck counter is a lot. A lot. A lot of fucks. Something's bothering me. I don't know what it is. I mean, I do know what it is, but I don't want to. I think I want to try it. Neptune, what the fuck? Damn it. Welcome to the VIP club. Damn, that's a lot of point. That's a lot of points. And next, that's also a lot of points indeed. But thanks a lot for redeeming the VIP badge. Appreciate that. Bitch, what the? I hate it, but at least I tried it. And what happens if I do that rather? Nah, I don't know. So I feel like it's better to get the name first, right? So these two basically makes more sense. Why? Why are you annoying like this? It's kind of better, but the fact that you have all the informations that are secondary could be useful. Like, mainly the reason why I'm thinking about this as at the bottom is because of this. You have a lot of them that don't have a fav icon that is good enough to be displayed. Like these ones have a logo, and basically it's the fav icon of the website, which you use, but you blow it out, so it ends up being extremely pixelated when the people who have created them don't know how to manage sizes for these things. So it looks weird. You could, because, right, once again, you're using the fav icon, you could do this rather. So instead of 40 by 48, you get the fav icon size, which is somehow 16, 18, I forgot. And you could do that potentially. Yeah. maybe. I don't like it though. But yeah. Yeah, 16, 18 is the usual one. But if you do that, get some weird ass misalignment thing. Kind of line the icon with the icon, but ugh. Then, if we have this, then we need the hint of color to be more visible, because this will be way too small. It's just like a dot that will just live here, so I don't like that. I don't like that as much. That's a thing. Number one, and then number two would be, right now these things are fully rounded. Maybe we need them non-rounded. I mean, non-fully rounded. So that helps. That is so bad. These tags needs to be revamped soon. I'm thinking about the placements of some element and the color of some elements. 17 years right now, kinda. All right, Stoney. Understood. So we need like a bit of a template-ish type of thing to make sure that it works. All right, I'll take a look at that. Something doesn't click. Something doesn't click on that card. This is good-ish. What's the benefit of these tags? I think the tags are the thing that breaks my brain, because I don't know what that means, first of all, and then like CORS, I don't know what it is, and then I don't know the relevancy for someone who is looking for an API, because I'm not a dev, right? I don't know if HTTPS is something that is a given. I mean, it looks like it's a given because every one of them has HTTPS, and then some of them has CORS, some of them don't, some of them has zero auth, some of them have API keys. So I don't, like, for now I haven't seen anything that is not HTTPS, which, right? Holy shit, that's the Opera logo with a secondary flare. All right, damn. I said nothing. That song is so bad. I don't know. As you can probably tell from my face, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I mean, if you don't specify that the API is secure, then yes, probably there will be some things that. Holy shit! I just embedded a grain of salt in my elbow. Can you fucking get out? Thank you. Everything is fine. Yeah. Oh, yes. I would reverse it. I would reverse the HTTPS thing. So I wouldn't yeah. Yeah. I would reverse it to avoid having HTTPS on everything every time, and then on the one that you know are not HTTPS, you place the not HTTPS tag. That way you can give room to more stuff. So basically you would have like a one tag that is this, and maybe I don't know. Shit. That's wild. Right? Maybe. You know that this one is color coded, and this is a very important thing. This is not a secure thing. Yeah, I mean it's the same. It's the same behavior as a form. When you have a form to complete, and all of the questions are mandatory, then instead of doing mandatory with the red dot on everything, you just take one of them and you type this one is optional. So it's reversing the thinking to make sure that you display the important information, and it's a given that everything is secure, but then some of them are not, in which case you display these ones are not. So that's an ID. I kind of like this card more. I'm also tempted to see if so you could have you basically are limited to 3 lines and 2 lines. That's the maximum you could have with that card, which makes it like a hefty card. Who did that? Why? Thank you for the 1,000 bits, I appreciate it.
John 4S cheered X1000, thank you again for the review. I really appreciate. What are you doing for a P-Vault smile?
You're welcome. I mean, it's what we do around here. We help. Help is really appreciated across the world, and I can give it. So yeah, I'm basically doing the thing that I wish I had when I was starting, and as said, right, or as stated, I've been doing that for 17 years, so kinda at the time I didn't exist. I didn't have someone to like follow tutorials or help me understand design principle. So I don't know. I feel like it's a needed thing. I feel like it's a needed thing. I don't think it would be bad. So if we retake your cards here, and sometimes you just have this, right? But if I'm right, you also already have that use case where some cards just have HTTPS, and right, if you remove it, it's not just one, it's more likely to be like so, in which case that needs to be here. That doesn't really bother me per se, but it depends on the content and the rest of the alignments for me. And if it would look the same as the one that is in production, Stony, you know that it would be not the greatest. And so if you use that design rather than the one that is on top, that means that if you don't have any tags, that would be the design. So you would basically always have a tag, whatever happened, because it's the category tag that would be displayed. And so then you have potentially, in some situations, the security tags. I don't think you would have aligned shit. I mean, shit. Right? Listen, alignment is the most complicated thing to get a dev to do properly on the first pass, right? And if it's not done properly, if the alignment is not done properly on the first pass, the likelihood of the devs going back to something, a component that they've created, to realign shit is close to zero. It happens, but it doesn't happen often. And similarly to what we do as designers, right? If we don't align our shit in the beginning, then we have the same thing. We don't want to go back and realign shit later because that takes some time for no reason. And you could do that on the first go. So why you hefty. So yeah, John and Flavio, what do you think about these two options? I personally am drawn to the bottom ones to avoid like white space, like unnecessary white space like here when we don't have a tag. But also this one is a simple, very simple card, and that way the tags would jump out when they are here. I think I think that that's not an option, but having these three things. That works, kinda. The icon next to the title makes no sense to you, really? Why? Because you're limiting yourself to like less width? Is that the thing? Oh, not next to. Yeah, but if we combine these, oops. That wasn't supposed to happen. Holy shit. Nah. Nah. I mean, that works, right? That has the same behavior, the same consistency with the tag from the category at the bottom and the security tags on top. Do you want to be able to like an API to bookmark it, basically? Heh. Nah. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Stony. I was thinking about putting it on top of the icon, but that will, in some situation, that will not be great. Like, it's really some situation. One of the options is to get like a bookmark rather than a these. Rather than a these, yeah, means that makes the most sense. So that way, button of 48. Lol. This is so bad. I really need to. Do I have a field option? I don't think I do. Don't think I do. Meh. I think it would be better to like it from the cards, but stop sending bits.
Flavio_@JaredX100. Sorry, I should have said that earlier.
Thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. But damn it. People giving money, I don't understand.
Flavio_@JaredX100. No.
If it if it's white, it doesn't stand out. That's very racist of me, but that's cool. So if it's white, it doesn't stand out, right? White culture, all that. So because we want to have everything in a monochrome-ish tone, you want the like to be visible. Because it is an important information, and so you have like a color scheme here on the file icon, and then if you have like a heart in red, it will bring your eyes to the thing saying, oh yeah, I like this thing. So it makes more sense to have it visible, similarly to the not HTTPS tag being red, as in there is a warning here, or technically speaking, if it was me, I should have gone with the error, not warning, but the warning, not error, my bad. So maybe, and then here, instead of error, it's like I would go with a pink or a rosé. I don't think it works, Sterling. I don't think. Give me a second. Yeah, shut the fuck up with that. Yes. No, I don't want the updates. Oh, sorry. Ah, you know, that's bad. Don't do that. Thank you. I don't get it. But hi.
Flavio underscore add cheered X100.
You can try, Stony, if you want to give me bits. But I think sound alert should work. Let me just test it out, right? You probably can hear that, and it's probably extremely loud. My bad. Let's, right, shall we? But I can't hear it. I can hear it now. Cool. Yeah, but still, I mean, if I'm speaking, you have, whatever. Let me go back to -7. And you know, I don't give a shit about leaking my keys, Stony. That is not. I mean, you can always reset your keys on these things, so I don't mind. Anyways. Do we have some sound alerts that should work now? Which means some of my channel points rewards could, might, may be re-enabled, but I don't know which one. Could. I don't think they can be. Not just yet. Well, fine. Forget about it. That works. Erin, also, hi. Welcome on in. How are you? How have you been? Yes, it is a morning-ish. It's 9:30, kinda. So that works. Thanks a lot for the bits, Stony, as well. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, ain't braiding for now. Can't. I don't know about that. Right. So the reason why I'm not knowing about that is the current state of most, if not all, of your API would be this, and so the alignment with the icon is fucked 99% of the time, because your APIs are two-liners rather than one-liners, but also because some of your one-liners are so close to the icons, they will break. So unless you're on a one line of text basis, we might have some alignment issues. So yeah. Yeah, it's 3. It is 3 for most people. If I could change the colors.
X100. If you could change the colors of the logo and the site, which ones would you use?
That's a good question. I would need to do like a lot of research on APIs. I'm guessing I'm guessing, let's go into home and do some random things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that's my APIs, 9 random APIs that are available. This is blue, this is green, blue, this is blue, this is not loading, cool, this is green, this is weird, and the icon is green but the website is Tailwind. This is black and white but blue. This is green. This is green. And this is red. If you want to be, I mean, that's just a very, very, very small sample of 8 APIs that are from that website. That doesn't mean that it's representative of anything, but the most used color currently is blue. So if you want to be remembered, red is a good idea. In terms of light mode, dark mode, swap your red on light mode. It looks orange to me, and your red on dark mode is red, but that's more for an orange-y red on light mode for some reason. That's a detail. But I wouldn't change the colors. Dev work, dark mode makes sense. So black, white, red, cool. That works. Blue, sassy, hi. Yes, it does. I had a hard time this morning, again, trying to wake up. I did my best, but my best was not the best. I appreciate the resub though, which no alerts for some reason, but $10 months, damn it. That's a lot of months. Thanks a lot for that. It doesn't pop in chat. I think if it popped in chat, the hype train will start, which I don't want, so good. Don't refresh your page and do something about it. But yeah, no, Flavio, I think the colors are good. I think I think it matches with the target audience. That's the thing, right? You want the website to be as aligned as possible with the target audience being devs, usually backend devs, most of the times, and some front ends, but right, devs in general. A dark mode website with a red thing kind of works. I need to add the stickers body, yes. That's a fair point. I mean, you know why I'm not adding them, right? You know that. Where is the... Where the fuck is the integration that you have set on your thing? Yeah. By watching the stream. That's how you thank me. That you give me content.
@JaredX100 don't know how to thank you.
I don't know. And yeah, just saying thank you. What the fuck? One second. I need to add a browser source to my OBS. Damn it! Yes.
Flavio_@JaredX300. Would it be a problem for you to share the Figma with the cuts?
I wouldn't. I can let you do a screenshot of the stream. That's an option. But if I send you the Figma file, it means that I'm working, which means that I need to get paid. Paid, not bits paid. And I'm expensive. I think the stickers party are available, Stony. And damn, is it loud? I mean, it was loud for me. Let me just make sure that you have, because I don't think you heard anything. Again. Where the fuck are the stickers? Have a good night, cat. That's loud, and now I can't hear it. Yeah. Holy fuck. It works. Thank you. Yeah, I guess these stickers are good-ish. Oh, that's not new. And cool. So if you want to, Flavio, if you want to take a screenshot of either, which one you want? Let me just do that. I appreciate it. sturdy. I mean, it makes the stream better, so I get it. In terms of simple, easy thing, can I do that? I can. Fair point. Fair point. I'm sad that it doesn't have the corner radius. That's the thing that needs to be added to that. Let me share that in the Discord so that you have access to at least this, if that's an interesting thing to you. Nothing is named properly, and I'm kind of not liking that. But if you want to join the Discord, and then I can just do that. That way you get the build, like elements, layers, all that, and then the layouts, spacings, and all the things. The 54 here is not 54. This is space between. And that's the same thing. That 8 means nothing. That is so bad. Yeah, makes more sense. Yeah, that's that's better. And welcome. So yeah, that's where you have access to that. That's a bit better than me sending you the Figma file overall. And 8 shapes, it's just automated, so don't need to really think about it. Yeah, that's a lot of subtle variations here and there. So to kind of explain, on top of the sharing the Figma file, sharing the Figma file means that you have access to something that I worked on, and it needs to be paid. That's the first thing. The second thing is this file is using libraries that are linked to my company, and I can't share that. So that's the other reason. Not that I needed to like explain myself, but still. Sometimes it's good to have like a bit of an explanation of why it's not an option. So yeah, I can share a screenshot from this, yes, but I think 8 shapes is a tad bit better, specifically because that way you have like the constraints and the construct and the spacing and the things. I mean, you get stuff like that you obviously don't understand, but It's there, so I'm not gonna complain about it. It's an option. So yeah. Nix, I'm still here. I'm still lurking. I was about to say. Damn, you are on point. On point. So yeah, that would be Flavio, that would be my main recommendation for the cards and the content. And yeah, in terms of what Graham said earlier, adding a splash of color around this could be interesting. I have an idea. I got an idea. It's not. Doesn't mean it would be a good idea, but that I got an idea. If the purpose of the website is to come in and look for an API, maybe you could autofocus inside of the search bar directly. So basically when I'm loading the page, I'm here. So I can type already. And that way the focus state on that input field is active, meaning that my eyes will be attracted to the animation around the field. Plus, if there is no animation because I'm on motion reduced, it's just a static red outline. That could do it. Yeah. And then if you click outside, or if you scroll, if whatever, right, you get the yeah, maybe it will. That would add a tad of color to the page when you arrive, if you go with the white versions. That could work. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. And didn't talk about that, but regarding mobile, what Graham said about the touch zone is a true thing. So I would, right now your tags are like 24. On mobile, you'd need to double them in sizes. So does it work? No. Would have been great. Right now, mobile is this. Interesting. So you don't have the recommended, the trending. But you have all the things that you need right there, yeah. I know, so, alright, let me say that also. I said it before, I can say it again. Hover state don't exist on mobile, so if that can help you with performance overall, disable hover state on mobile, because that doesn't exist. Will basically just be a click, so whatever. But that's such a detail. That is such a detail. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's it for the recommendations here. Make sure that your icons are from the same pack, because, right, consistency in icons is it breaks everything. My icons is my favorite pack for reasons. Reasons being, it's the biggest pack I know, with almost 15,000 icons, with everything inside. It is not the cheapest, but it's not the most expensive either. Like, I've seen icon packs with 300 icons for 5 times that. The license of it is just I think it's regular commercial thing. Yeah. Officially one employee, which is one Figma account, which, I mean, nothing. Nothing stopping me from duplicating the file and sending it to you. But, right. Yeah. I would love to see that. As always, if you want to come back at some point later when you have made some changes and do another review, please. Would love that. I would love that.
Turk series is now following.
Turk, hi. Welcome on in. How are you? Who are you? How did you find the stream? Welcome on in. Yeah. You can ask questions as long as they are relevant. But yeah, of course. Yeah, these would be my recommendations. And next here. A clone of Twitch. I think the design of it, like, it depends on the designer. It depends on the it depends on a lot of things, but I would be on the 50K, 30 to 50K minimum in dollars. But then that's just the design. What would cost the most is the infrastructure behind, for the hosting, the video encoding, Like all that is what is the most expensive. So you need to, like, the infrastructure is the wallet thinking thing. What do you mean? How much you get? Can you rephrase that question? And Nix, I was about to take a look at that, but oh, I don't know. That I don't know. Because I'm not a dev. So I can't give you an ID or a range. I have no clue. I know it's kind of expensive, but it really depends. And it depends on things that I have no knowledge of right now. So I wouldn't be able to give you like something that makes sense. Because it could be 10, it could be 3,000, it could be 300,000. Depends on the dev that you get. Could be millions. Yeah, I mean, if you get someone that is in a non in a non-strong currency region, the dev only could cost you 3K, but because 3K in that region would be like a lot. But then yes, the infrastructure, like the servers, the hosting, all that. Like if you have the money, I'm sure that it's a thing that can be achieved easily, but it's pretty expensive overall. I'm on the double of that in my head, Stoney. And it really depends on where you're going. The thing is, a 120K in dollars as a base thing could work. The secondary thing is that would be the initial cost, and then on top of that you have the like monthly or yearly subscription, like packages that you have to pay. So depending on the numbers of users, depending on the number of eyeballs on the website, depending on the amount of encoding that needs to happen, transcript, if there is transcript, everything piles up in cost. So it can really, really quickly be very expensive when you didn't think that it could. So, yeah. I can't, yeah. You are UK based then, Flavio. I see that. Have a good have a good rest of your night. Thanks a lot for staying. But you are Italy, so it's not 3. Oh yeah, no, it's 3. Yeah. And yes, Flavio, that sounds Italian indeed. One more Italian to the count. I think we have like 12 Italians on a regular basis that come in. You're a lot of Italians around here. But yeah, have a good rest of your evening, night, and yeah, take care of yourself. And we'll see you soon. Turk, I guess yes. The thing is, what do you mean, Kane? Are you going away, or are you asking if I'm going away? If you have the time, yes, you probably could, but it wouldn't be feasible in like a month. I think it would probably, as a single person, unless you already know everything on how to build it, you will probably need a year or more to get it running, stable, with the least amount of bugs. Yeah, that's a lot. So that's if you want to do everything from scratch. The secondary option is Twitch had a leak about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and the entirety of the source code leaked. So if you can't find that zip, you can just compile it and just have the thing running. You can't upload video on Twitch, really. I mean, you could, but you can't. I think it, as a single person, if you want, as a single dev, depending on your level, I don't know your level of dev, and my level of dev is low, so I can't judge that. But I think as a single person, a minimum of a year, potentially, and then you need so much cash for the monthly payment that you need to do for the servers, for the APIs that you would need to use. And it's expensive. It is expensive. Holy yeah. If you are asked to make it, yeah, then the client needs to pay a lot. Yeah, please. Please. And Nix, can you give me a bit of a context on your website? That I don't really know. Same answer. I don't really know. It really depends. It's the same thing in terms of cost. It depends, but you have the same basic split where you have research, design, dev, and then monthly or yearly cost. So you have your 4 pillars of things to be done. And nowadays you have AI's assistants that can help you to build these things, but it's not good enough yet. It's good, not good enough. Not yet. So like my experience tax is high as fuck because I've been working for a long time, but yours might not. But yeah, cost of an application would be the same thing, I guess, in terms of, because it's a specific, less in demand type of skills, as in yeah, I mean, they're for native apps, like Windows apps or macOS apps, whatever. Probably more paid or less paid, I don't know, because the demand is lower, or the skilled worker are less present. That yeah, that it's expensive. I mean, building shit is expensive. And time-wise, it's also very long if you just have a team of one. Unless, yes, you can convert a website to a PC application with like shells. I don't think I have. Kane, you said bad news, and then I missed the oh. Oh, so you don't have a job. That's what happened. I'm sorry. No, I know Electron is the word that I'm looking for, but I didn't want to specify Electron. But yeah, like an Electron app is basically a website inside of a shell that runs on your PC. So for example, Figma right here is an Electron app, meaning that the this is a Chromium based website, right there. So yeah, you can have that. That is an app. That is a native app icon in my dock right there. But it's basically just Chrome. Yeah. So you could, Turks, you could create the website and then just wrap it around an Electron or Tauri thing. Thank you for the reference. Because I was not seeing the same thing. So Nix has this website, right? That's the that's what they're working on their side, and then that's what I'm seeing. We have things, we have scrolls, but it's not supposed to look the same. I think I will take a look and review that rather than the prod version, because not that great. Or it depends from designer to designer. Turks. I don't want to see it on mobile. No, I don't. So depending on the skills, depending on like the experience, how do you say that? The negotiation skills levels that the person has, you could be paid 30. I mean, yeah, you could be paid 25k per year, or you could be paid 25k per week. That happens. So it depends. It depends what the oh, fuck me. Let me check that. Did I keep it? Did I not? I did not. Fuck me. This is Arc. This is Arc Nix. So, I mean, for me, Arc is what I'm using. So it's a sidebar thing. What do you mean least fancy? Sorry, I'm trying to... It's there. All right, I found the website. So... Maybe, if you are a product designer, which is what I am, in the US, the median central point is that much. And that's a median. And if you go into an L7 or I mean, I'm on these two level, L6, L7, in terms of years of experience. So senior product designer, whatever, around there. Microsoft, Amazon, whatever. That's L7. So you get a 352. And that's the design. That's the design section, right? So the designers are not as paid as the software engineers. And if you are a principal engineer, like this is Cisco, but right, it could be. I have Netflix in there. Yeah. The thing is, Netflix right now, I mean, I don't know if that is true or not, but from what we can see here, you have the salary, which is the base comp plus the stocks plus the bonus that is not taken into consideration, which usually should be. So, yeah. They used to. I think it's a bit less now, but yeah. Distinguished engineer. Sorry, that's distinguished engineer, but then you make 2 mil a year. So I'm fine with being called distinguished engineer, but you need to be old as how, like, I would have started when I was 9. It's close to what I did, but still. But you need like 16 years at the company, which is one day, maybe, I don't know. But then, right, you can always change. So let's say I'm looking for Japan. I don't have any fucking data. Do I have friends? I don't have data on that. Can I? In France, for software engineer, you are at 64K, which is not as much as in the US, because, right, the US pricing is way different. Yeah. And then you can pay. Sorry. So it's a thing. It's a thing. Like 60K. Yeah. It's not shit. Right. What's this? 19th? The fuck? Yeah, it's the same thing for designers, basically. We do be underpaid, you know. Oh. The median is very low, kinda. But I mean, there is 3 entries, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 15, 17, 19, 23. There is 23 people that have sent their salary. So not enough. And that's just Paris, France. That's not that. It's not like France. Yeah. And here it's way smaller. Sorry. It's the same thing. My God. It looks neat on paper because you're at 6 million yen. Sounds good. But specifically now. No, that's 40k. It's a bit lower. It's a bit lower because of conversion rates. Yeah. We used to be 100 equal 1, but no. Now it's 150. 1 equal 150. So we took a hit. Took a big ass hit. Yep. In euro, I think in dollars. I'm 138, which is better, but still, in euro, it's just crazy. You know what? They have been equal at some point, and they are very close to being equal again. But they were, like last year or something, beginning of the year, they were at 1 equal 1. And then just euro came back. But yeah. It's the same shit. It will go back up. Yeah. I mean, as you can see here, it will go back up and then down and then up and then down and then... I'm not a financial advisor anyways, so don't listen to me. And Netherlands, I don't think. Some of the girls that I've met on, some of the persons that I've met on Tinder and other dating apps from Japan have tried to make me forex trade yen and dollars. That's why I'm saying person, because I don't know if they are real people or not. Holy shit. Let me just take a look at this for a sec. I think the first thing, Nick, that jumps to me, I agree with that statement. Yes. The only thing, like, I like the design. Let me say that right away, right? I like the design. I think it's cool. However, I think you have some stuff that makes no sense or less sense. That's a good move on you. You have some spacing and alignment that are difficult to grasp. So, right, these three datas, you have big ass card for the ratio in between background and content is extremely wild. So you basically have like 10% of the card, not even, that has content and the rest is just background. Compared to here, we have the opposite. You basically have, if you count lines, you basically have 10% of content that is like empty space, but the rest is like lines. So, right, the alignments of your content might get better if you get into Figma, and I think in the community tab you could find the Apple marketing thingy, these bitches right there, or these ones, right? Because that's the feel that I have from what I can see. And if you look at these, you might find some inspiration and some details that are a teeny tiny bit different from what you've done. Mainly, damn it, mainly, right, they have really big fonts in small spaces. So for you here, maybe you could revamp the font sizes. So that's one thing. And then the second thing is these 4 things that have a background color that you have added a shadow. That shadow is weird. That shadow is breaking my eyes. It's just bad. It's just bad. And holy fuck. Okay. What's your gap value? That's better. Anyways, this one, that's your. Oh, you added a. I should. You added a filter? What the fuck? How? So you basically added a secondary blocks behind your things, and then these blocks get a blur. All right. All right. I wish I could pick up the background color gradient, but holy fuck. All right. Holy shit. Okay, fine. So, your card here, I guess, which is supposed to have that. If I'm putting the blur at 4 pixel, yeah. So you could keep it at 8, but you would have to place an opacity of probably 0.4 or 0.6 at best, but I'm really more of a 0.4 to even a 0.24 for the opacity of that thing in the background. Yeah. That helps. So the reason why I'm doing this, right? Very simple. The version you have here, as you can see, it is so opaque and so visible that it blends in with the card. So right now, right, I get my border, but if I'm not paying attention, it's basically just a blurry mess. Whereas here, I can still see my card and I can still see that there is a bit of a glow-ish thing in the background around it, but it's not as blendy. So I would recommend that. And then so much tired. This is weird. The fact that they resize depending on the size of the window, I get it, because they just take the available space, but they make them bigger. I mean, you have them much big here. Keep that, because this is weird. This is weird. What is this? Like, is this all the things? I mean, all right. Ooh. My bad. Oh shit. I need to go eat something. That's what I need to do. I need to go for a walk and eat something. British government tech? The cyber chef? Really? Interesting. Something's not working. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Really? That's cool. I don't get it. So so much shit don't work in my brain right now. I need to have more quick actions in there, but I think that's not what I want to see. Here on your screenshot, these pictures are regular pictures. and here they are blurred, and the blur doesn't change if it's smaller or bigger. So I don't know what that's about. Which one should it be? And then we'll find someone to rate. Holy shit. Oh, all right, fine. So it should be blurred. Cool. I was about to say if it should not be, then please blur them, because otherwise the text is not readable. So yeah, overall good. I think the spacing in between your cards could be smaller a tad, and I would say it is weird to emphasize content that are so small in comparison with their background. So knowing myself, right, and I kind of do know myself in some situations, I would have these in tiny specks of like dot matrix, like this, like a Stream Deck kind of layout, right? You got 13, so get rid of one, or add a new thing to get 14, so that you have like an even 7x7 grid, or an even something by something. Cool. Yes, totally, exactly. You have 7 and 7, so you have 14. It's a 7x2 if you, or 2x7 if you prefer. I might have said by mistake. My mistake. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. So maybe you're right. You could have that with teeny tiny blocks of things. Everything is under construction, most of them at least. And what I would do. Also, what the fuck? You have managed by Docker, but none of them are managed by Docker. So, wouldn't recommend to have that in the glossary. Anyways, so just having like the title, and then it's 7, 2 rows of 7s, one under the other, and then zoom back on that. Damn it. Right. Maybe. Damn it, that's the same. Having a sort of theme ish that maybe your cards could have, like a 10% background. Let me just do that. And Turks, I will answer your question in a second. Right, that just define the status of the specific website. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, then add one with Docker. That way you have like at least 14. But if you have more, right? I guess like if you have like just a dot matrix, could be better. I need to find someone to raid, and I also need to answer Turk's question. So the difference between Figma and Adobe XD is Adobe XD will die since Adobe bought Figma. So they bought Figma and they said we will sunset Adobe XD because we don't need it anymore. So Figma wins. That's the reality of things. Bitch. Cool. We can do that. Maybe. Later. Good. At least I know. So yeah. But the rest of that music is just so weird. Why? Why so bad? Why so bad? One second. No, you can't. You can't share music because I can only play specific music that I'm paying for, which is limited. Damn it. Oh, can you share one lo-fi, as in low fidelity wireframes? Maybe on Monday, because I need to go through what Stony has done, and I need to take a look at what Stony's did. If it's loading, and then I need to go because I'm supposed to be at work. Yeah. But you know, Stony, that's an issue. That is not. And that camera is absolutely overreading again. That feels weird. I did break it, yeah. Let's refresh. I don't know. I did. Now it works. So we are, you said what? You said DLNA? Proof of concept? Yep. Oh. I guess. Yeah. I guess that can work. I guess that could. Might be complicated though. Yeah, might be complicated if, for example, I know that I need this one to be like taller, but I need this one to be taller. So, like let's say I want that. That's not an option. So I mean, it's not an option. That's a proof of concept that you made in an hour. So I get it. I'm not Brazilian, no. Nope. Not Brazilian. But this would be an option. I like this idea. We need a deep dive on that, but I need to go. I need to go. Do you have anyone live, Stoney? I mean, it's 4 in the morning. So why the fuck are you still awake? Yeah, I saw Alexander doing design. Like I opened the I opened this, so I saw that. She's doing a game? Who's doing a game? Why not? What do you mean, Turks? I don't understand your question, if it's a question. I think we've raided goalie in the past, but never Alexander, so, right? New ones, we can bring people there. That's always a thing. I pressed a button. Yay. So let's do that. So if you're here, please join me for the raid. That would be highly appreciated. If you stayed and you enjoyed the stream, please click the follow button. That also is highly appreciated. If you want to give me money, do that. That'll... Right? You can do that, but not necessary, but you can. But yeah, the most important thing is the follow button that is around here for you, I think. Yeah, I should be back on Monday if everything goes well. I will do my best to wake up early. I don't think the raid message, is that working? Or is that working? Nope. You can, I think you could, should, might, may be able to type these two things. That should work. Yeah, kinda. 7 in the morning for me, 7 to 7:30, depends. Nope, you can't. No raid message yet. I need to do that. Check out the socials, you know the drill. join the Discord, all the things, and yeah, have fun. See you. Bye.